The newest update to MasterDuel released its newest selection pack, Wrath of the Tyrants. With it comes some new and exciting cards to my favorite alt format, NR. Today, I'll showcase all the new NR format cards, their possible uses, and my genuine first reaction to them. My name is Doc Conrad Yugioh, and if you like this kind of content, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this and all other things Yu-Gi-Oh related. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Good morning, gamers. It is an absolutely fantastic day to see all of you. So, as you may be well aware of where I am right now, I'm in a new setup. I'm back at home, away from college, and I won't be at college anymore. I'll be graduating next semester, but, you know, we'll see how it goes overall. I am going to be sticking at home for the next however little bit until I'm fully, done over the next year. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. But for the time being, I'm in a temporary setup. I've got my comforter couch that I'm currently sitting in. That's for my room. It's not meant to, this is not normally, well, was normally not my room. Things have changed in the last few years. So now I am in the guest room full time. And so I have to readjust things. But as things move on, I may go ahead and move this couch, this recliner back up. But I don't know if you can hear that. Probably not. Yeah, this is some good reacting right here. Alright, let's try to go ahead and hit start over here. See how well this goes. I'm kidding. Alright, we're coming on back. We're locking the fuck in, because today is pack react day. You know I love packs. You know I love reacts. And there's a lot of things for this new pack, meta-wise, for all of MasterDuel. But for NR format, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what's going on. First of all, the things that I'm aware of as of right now in this pack. There's a Fiendsmith Engraver, mate? Holy shit! That goes, oh, it turns into death. That's so cool. This is another thing. The punks. Punk is available as like a theme. Argo Stars is in here. There's a lot of things in this pack. There's a lot. As well as, ooh, it looks like we have a new selection pack for Voiceless Voice. We have Water, Dark Supremacy, Depressed Part. Aw, little guy. Junk, Punk, Jam, Fever Drive. Okay. I really love the look of this new Fiendsmith. Oh, he looks sick. God. I really like it. It's just something about him. I don't know. Something about him. Residing in a dark realm, this blacksmith subdues fiends and turns them into his weapons. To witness him in intense combat with Fiendsmith Requiem at the ready is to witness a fiend ready to pounce. Oh, shit! He's going like, yeah! He's got a fucking tail and everything. He's cool as hell. Let's look at the depressed part thing. A stand for monsters that can't get up. Although it's starting to start the day, the weight of depression keeps it pinned to the mattress. Aww. He's got a little alarm clock saying, oh, I can't get up, I don't wanna. Such brilliant leadership has started to lead a team to victory. Not. Probably not. Evil hero Lord Neos for those relying on darkness. Who rely on darkness yet are unfailingly just. And water. The water emblem. Helping give rise to life. It embodies duality. Kind and serene, yet assertive and restless. Okay. Oh, and the Punk Jam Fever Drive. The icon depicting a major performance of the punk troupe artist. This time, No Punk Ziaman is in charge of the face. I love her look. I love her eyes. The way that she has, like, the way that she's able to look directly into your soul. Very, very sick. Okay. Let's take a look at here. The Holy Guard. A Holy Guardian. Here's her prayer. It descends. The defenses of the Voiceless Voice are tough. The defenses of the Voiceless Voice are tough to break. With the ritual monster Skull Guardian, protector of the Voiceless Voice at the center, the destruction-based ritual archetype Nephthys is not to be ignored either. Okay, Nephthys, Voiceless Voice. How interesting. You know what? We'll give it a freebie. We'll give you a freebie today. A Win the Wind Charmer. Cool. And this card, which was QCR for no fucking reason. This card, excuse me. Pardon my French. Okay. Wrath of the Tyrants. Now, there's a lot of things to be excited about in this pack. There is Punk cards. There is Fiendsmith support. There is the Mermail support. Argo Stars. Heroes. I don't know if Orcus is in here, but it would make sense if they were. Area of the Water Charmer, Channeler, by the way. My goat. Really good in Ice Barrier. I like Ice Barrier a lot. Evil will be brought to heal, but even greater evil. The new Ace of Evil hero is making a triumphant return, and Lantean now have immense strength and depth thanks to the hidden treasure, released in the evolved Poseidra Abyss, the Atlantean Dragon Lord. And while the new Argo Stars archetype tear across the field, support cards for Pumpkin Fiends with put them in contention to reach the top. Unleash your righteous fury and let none dispute your might. Okay. So if you don't know how things go around here, what we like to do is go ahead and do a simple thing where we go all the way down to here, and we notice that there is a new card implemented at, and then the date. That's how you know that a new card is available in the pack. I know I can hit N, I know I can hit R, I know I can go to newly added cards, but we're going to go ahead and react to them one at a time, slowly, get that little bit of intensity as things rise up. So, here is how we're gonna go. Argo Stars Fierce Park. We get all the Argo Star support immediately. Home Stadium and SR. Taidu. Okay. Rare cards. This is what I'd like to see. We're probably not going to get a whole lot. I am going to be honest with you. There's a lot of archetypes, so we could get some new cards for various archetypes that could make things more powerful. But we'll see how it goes. What the fuck?! Huh? Oh my god! 10,000 years of Goaty! I'm sorry for screaming. This card is crazy and rare. Are you kidding me? Your opponent cannot target water monsters this card points to with card effects. Do you understand the ramifications of this shit? If a water is sent to the graveyard, you can take an Abyss Equip spell from your deck or graveyard, add to your hand, or equip it to this card. If a card in this owner's possession is destroyed by a card effect, you can add a Lantean or Mermail from your deck to your hand. This is insane. My god. I was shocked and appalled. I thought I skipped it over it, like over here in the SRs. We could see them right there. No, rare Neptibus. My god. Of course, we don't have that many good Mermails, like, you know, we have or Atlanteans, but just the fact that you have non-targeting protection for any water with Cutter Shark in the format, Jesus, man, fucking hell. All right, so we have Lind, you know, we have some options: Abyss Hill, Dine, Neri, Necrom. Like, we have options. Like, water is crazy. Manta Man, the Ultra Human. Okay, I played this in the sneak peek a while back. Cannot be tributed or destroyed by battle while face up with the field. Excuse me. Early morning. Haven't gotten really any breakfast in me yet. My body's readjusting. My god, I'm spilling all over myself. I'm getting drowned in water at the moment. That's my problem. If your opponent controls a face-up card you own, you can special summon this card to your hand. During the end phase of this normal special summon, you can place this card on the bottom of the deck, then return one face-up card in the field you own to your hand. Okay, so what does this mean? This is a 7 that you may play in Kaiju, but it's a lot harder to go ahead and get this. It's really hard to go ahead and get this, like, going. I don't know. It, like, you have to, well, no, if your opponent controls a face-up card, you can special summon it. So essentially, it allows for Kaiju combos, 2 cards, 2-card combo with Kaijus. We have this on a slow effect already with Hebo. Hebo in Spirit Kaiju is an option. So Manta Man, the Ultra Human, is an option for Kaiju decks that want to go ahead and play that. Very interesting. I really like this. Evil Hero Infernal Rider. Okay, normal special summon, add Dark Fusion. We do not have access to Dark Fusion. Access card, set Super Poly. Do not have access to Super Poly. Level 6 Evil Hero. Great job. Poseidra, the Storming Atlantean. Oh my god. You're rare? You are a secret. You were an ultra. That's crazy that you're a rare. Oh my god. Water is crazy. You can send one of the water monsters from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard, especially this card. If it's normal or special summon, send an Atlantean or Mermail from deck to graveyard. The target card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Oh! Yeah, no, that's really good. This is, like, incredibly strong for the format. My god. This alongside Goaty, other water decks, I am shocked that we got this. Really am. Very powerful card to get it rare. Call of the Atlanteans. Target 3 level 3 or lower sea serpents. Graveyard special on all 3. Yeah, we have some of the scales. Abyss Scale, Supreme King Castle, Abyss Sting Triania. Okay, so we do have the one that we are. You know, this one makes sense to go and have at rare, but not alongside the Link 3. Jeez. If you don't know what this card does, special summon an Atlantean or Mermail from hand or grave, equipped with this card. If this card equipped card be destroyed by a battle card effect, you send this card to the graveyard instead. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target to 3 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monsters to banish from the graveyard, shuffle them in the deck. You only use this effect once per turn, you'll activate one once per turn. So, what this gives is a lot of cycling and deck out prevention. If you are banishing other monsters that do not want to be banished, exactly. Let's say for Goaty, there are some other fish that you don't want to go ahead and go through, but you're fine with like having in the banish zone, like, you know, lifeless leaf fish or other starters that could be good, but you're like in the run-on of the grind game. This card's really good. This card's really good for that. 1,000 Years of Water, Jizu. Okay, Dark Contact. Okay, activate one of these effects. Fusion summon a fusion monster for your extra deck that must be special with Dark Fusion, and add one Supreme King Castle or Dark Fusion from deck to hand. So we do have Supreme King's Castle, as we saw here. And that allows for the other Dark Fusion fusions to come through, but I don't know if that's exactly the case. Oh. I did not mean to hit that quick. But this... There's some shit we can do with this. Target a level 5 or lower monster you control. Add a level 10 monster from deck to hand with your same original type. Then you can discard a card. And if you do, special summon one monster from your hand with the same type of defense position. And you're locked into that original type. Level 10 monsters. Very interesting stuff you can do here. This is good, I would think, in Infinitrack as an option. Level 5 or lower. Adding a level 10. Locking you into machines. Could be an option. Fiends as well with the Yugioh monsters are options. We've seen that a little bit, but Yugioh itself isn't really as utilized. It has some hybrid ability with the Fire King stuff, but I think that this card, honest to God, is like... This card can see like play. A lot of things to play with in this pack. My God, Konami. My God, I haven't seen anything. There's like one card in here that's like not great. Like, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Abyss Squall, Sphere, Eto. Okay. So, we would need another Argo Stars that's banished in order to return a card on the field. But this is a trap card that special summons itself. And can bring itself back. And while it's facing the spell trap zone, warriors can't be destroyed by card effects. Could see some sort of play in a warrior deck. Maybe a rank 4 access warrior deck could be fine. Trap activated. You know, there's some stuff you could be done. Abyss Team. Abyss Steam. I don't know why it's called Abyss Steam. Maybe there's a team archetype that they really don't want to combine, but whatever. Draw cards equal to a number of different monster types from the monsters you control that are fish, sea serpent, or aqua. To the end of the next turn, after resolved, you can't special for the extra because of more waters. Yep. Sorry, just woke up. If face up water monster you control is from a battle card effect, while in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Add a Mermail monster from your graveyard or banishment to your hand. You'll activate each effect of Abyss Steam once per turn. Honestly, we have other options with Sphere and Squall. I think Sphere is going to be more important comparatively than a copy of Steam. Don't know if this will see use, but it does give you extra draw depending on the number of cards that you have. So, honestly, I disrespect that first part. I disrespected the first part a little bit. Drawing cards up to the number of different types, I think that could be actually pretty useful. And the bonus effect of being able to add a Mermail from graveyard or banishment if a water is destroyed by battle card effect. Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see this being an option. We do have Evil Hero Infernal Wing. This is where we get some of the normal Evil Heroes. Yep, Wild Cyclone. Darkest Night. Ooh, shit. Shit. Monster opponent controls whose attack equals the total original attack of the monsters used for this card's fusion can make a second attack during the battle phase. If this face-up special summon card in its owner's control leaves the field by opponent's card, you can target a fiend or warrior monster in your graveyard, special in defense. So, Darkest Night alongside the rare spell Dark Contact, meaning that you can add Supreme King's Castle, or give a fusion summon by shuffling materials from the field, graveyard, or banishment. And this Evil Hero has options. Darkest Night is a great card. Like really great. Special summon a fiend or warrior engrave. Double battle. Losing attack equal to the total original attack of the materials. Fiend and warrior decks. I think it could see some play. I honestly do. I think there could be some options there. Current hero in the format, not good. Now with this, could see some, like, you know, play. Don't know if it'll seem out of relevance, but it'll definitely see play. There are options here, and that's what I love in this format. I just love having options. Like, for instance, we have Infernal Prodigy, which is a great special. Infernal Gainer as well. Got Mermail, Abyss Turds, Pike. Yeah, we have Pike, by the way. Just to add a level 3 water from deck to hand by discarding a card. So, like, there is a Mermail, like, option. There are Mermail and Abyss options. So, don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on these cards. Abysseia. Grand Knight of the Red Lotus. This card is so cool. So, if you don't know this card, can it be normal summon or set? Must just summon your hand by shuffling up to 3 non-effect monsters from your graveyard into the deck/extra deck. You special summon 1 Grand Knight of the Red Lotus once per turn this way. If summoned this way, it gains an attack for each normal monster. Shuffle the deck for its summon. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster of the field and 1 non-effect monster in your graveyard. Destroy that monster of the field, and if you do, special summon that other monster from your graveyard. What do I think this could be used for? You know me. Come on, Hieratic, come on. I think Hieratic has an opportunity with this card, especially considering the fact that the non-effect monsters and the normal monsters that are in the graveyard that you want to already cycle through, you get them out of deck anyway via their tributing, so you can go for a Grand Knight of the Red Lotus as an extra special. Further on from there, there's also some options to do with Mill, being able to shuffle back from hand or graveyard by shuffling up to 3 non-effect monsters from grave into the extra deck/extra deck, meaning that if you have a, let's say, you've gone through your tier cards and you don't think that you're going to need to go through, like, you know, either the Gem Knight or the Metal Foes card, you can shuffle it back already in order to bring itself out, and you could just go ahead and get this big boy out on the field. And then you could target a monster in the field, non-effect grave, destroy a monster, special summon the other. So, could be an option. Could be an opportunity. I like it a lot. Evil Hero Vicious Claws. Oh my god, we're getting this one too. You can target a hero monster in the field, special summon this card from your hand defense position. If a monster you control destroy a battle card, 1 in the graveyard, you special summon this card. Then if you have a monster that mentions Dark Fusion in your graveyard, you can destroy 1 card in the field. So, with this being a fiend alongside it, if there's any way to get this card out by having other hero monsters, you play 3 of this alongside that and the spell and the fusion. Oh, baby. I like it. I actually really like it. This is a big beefy boy to deal with. You get it plus another hero to bring out Vicious Claws. Just a big fucking asshole. In the same way that just having Kashtira Ogre on the field is like crazy and a blank open and going at port state, hero having this guy as a big guy just you have to deal with now is crazy. And you can also make all of your monsters lose 25/25 with Dark Contact if you're going through enough lines. So, good opportunity there. Moving on to the spells. Biscale of Cestus. Mizuchi, yeah, so this negates spell effects, this negates trap effects, and we also have the monster effects as well. So you have a lot of different options there. Firestorm's over Atlantis. Ooh! Discard a water monster to the grave. Target a face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. Destroy a fire monster in your hand, then you draw a card. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can banish the card from your graveyard. Target level 7 or 8 water or fire in a grave. Special summon it. I see potential. I see a lot of potential here. I see a lot of different opportunities we can utilize by discarding waters or destroying fires. We have some Fire Kings. We do have some Atlanteans. We do have some Mermails. I think Mermail Atlantean will see play. Like, there will be a Mermail Atlantean list. I guarantee it. With that Link 3, jeez, so I can't believe we still got it. Hydor, the base of all things. Target a monster in either graveyard. Destroy one monster on the target owner's field. And if you do, special summon that target to your defense to the field in defense position. Need a little bit of water to cleanse. Got me thirsty. Let me read this again, sorry. Target one monster in either graveyard. Destroy one water monster on the target owner's field. And if you do, so summon that target to that field in defense position. Meaning that... Okay, so you can revive back your opponent's monsters or your own, but it goes to the respective owner's field. And if this card's in either graveyard, do the same thing. Oh wait, no, it doesn't do the same thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, it does. Target a water in either graveyard. Destroy one monster on the target monster's owner's field. Oh, okay. So the first one targets any monster in a graveyard, destroys a water on the field, and the other one targets a water in the graveyard and destroys any monster on the opponent's field. Or your field. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. So it recycles itself from water to non-water. Or anything, really. I don't know if we'll see play, but I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Yeah, I think it's cute. Abyss Scorn. Jory Punk. Dark Supremacy. Oh. It's a negate. Targeted, sure. But you would need to go through the Dark Fusion line already, or the Dark Contact line already, or the Field Spell line. If this card's in the graveyard, except the turn it's sent there, you can banish it, target up to 5 hero monsters in the graveyard and or banishment, shuffle them into the deck. Very odd. Very, very odd. Do not know if this will see play. It is a negate, and it is an option, but it requires a lot of setup beforehand and no way to really search it. So, and Swift Campaign. If it continues trap is in a monster zone, you can special summon this card as an effect monster. With the following effect, you gain initial Argo Stars, gain 500 life points, and you can place it in a bang spell trap. And while in the spell trap zone, warrior monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. So being able to activate this and say warriors can't be destroyed by battle, and have the other one say warriors can't be destroyed by card effects, and then bring out these two as like free 4s. This one with 18/18, you would need a continuous trap in the monster zone already, so hard to find, but an opportunity, an option, and I think could see some form of experimentation. And finally, Fiendsmith Kyrie. This turn, your Light Fiend monster can be destroyed by battle. Any battle damage you take becomes halved. You can banish this card from your graveyard, fusion summon a Fiendsmith Fusion from your extra deck. Yep, we do not have that. So basically, this is a battle protection for Light Fiends. And any battle damage taken is halved. Won't see play, but cute. Cute card. Glad we got something. Alright, so, looking over all of these, the NR cards... Geez, zoo, man. My God. My God. What the hell? Like, the fact we got this and this, that is insane. Probably pretty good. This will make Hero playable. Finally. This is a neat tech card I will be searching for, digging my little grubby little hands in there, just trying to see what I can get. Very funny, very interesting for Spirit Kaiju. Probably not. Maybe. No. Also makes Hero playable. Decently makes Hero playable. Interesting card in Mill. Interesting card for water decks overall. Interesting card in general. Probably not. Probably not. Definitely not. There's my quick rundown. let's really get into the cards and see what we can really sink our teeth into. Oh, baby. Oh, and also, I kind of want to go over the overhaul pack that we've gotten that I think is very interesting. So, we did get some of the new Punk cards that are available. We got No Punk Rising Scale. We have the Abyss Shrine. Butterfly Fish is an SR. Very sad to see. I thought this would be a rare, but it being available is still pretty good. This card I'm also surprised we did not get. Like, we got Vala, but we didn't get QQ and Negeon. Crazy. Got the Home Stadium, Lightning Taidu, Fierce Parth, you know, the usual. Dead End Prison and Toxic Bubble, of course, you'd expect those. We had the Abyss Trite, the Atlantean Spirit, as well as the Abyss Team that came out separately from the other Atlantean stuff. The Link 3 being a rare is crazy. Having Poseidra Abyss is very important. Lacrima is going to have a substantial amount of reflection on the overall meta. It will be very insane to have to deal with that. What is the other Punk card I'm missing? Jam Fever, this card. I was surprised we got the Punk cards relatively early. I thought they would come out at the same time around the Orchist and the... Oh my goodness, what is the other... Dragon Maid pack would have come out, but the Punks came a little bit early, you know? They play by their own rules, so, you know, I guess that makes sense. This card, Lacrima, has insane implications for the meta overall, and Argo Stars is dog shit. I love the deck. I can't wait to go ahead and play it a little bit more, but damn if it ain't expensive, and I sure as hell am not going to play it here with the amount of URs that it costs. If it was an SR lower archetype, sure, but the 3 best cards in the deck you play at 3, being UR, sucks, and the other cards that you play at lower quantities being SR, sucks. I'd rather it be reversed, or all of them SR or below. So, get ready to see Hero on the list. Get ready to see Hero being played with this guy out on the field. Get ready to see a lot more Mermail stuff. And Lacrima coming out is very, 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 very important for the Fiendsmith deck overall, and could see a lot more fun play, as Fiendsmith will be maybe a little bit more separated from Snake Eye. But probably not. You'll probably still see Snake Eye Fiendsmith Azamina bullshit running around all across the meta. Okay. Now time to get into the cards. So here are all the different cards, and I gotta say, I'm impressed, Konami. Except for you. I don't like you. We have a lot of different things to play with in this format currently. We'll go ahead and save the biggest elephant in the room for the final card. Man the Ultra Human is a card that allows for Spirit Kaiju to be utilized. The card I was talking about earlier is Hebo, the Lord of the River, which is normal summon, target a face-up card in the field. That card is treated as a spirit. In the end phase, there's normal special summon, return to the hand. So, being able to constantly kaiju over your opponent's monsters, normal Hebo, return the kaiju, and keep things rolling feels really good. And Man the Ultra Human allows for that to be played even more so in various other kaiju decks. We have a lot of different kaijus at our disposal. Our best options are, I believe, the insect types with Godarla. We have Jijikiru if we want to get that in our own field. Radian. These cards are the biggest ones that we can possibly have, and are very useful overall. So Man the Ultra Human really gives a little bit of an extra kick to that sort of archetype. Evil Hero Vicious Claws and all the other Evil Hero cards allow for a different contact sort of loop. I don't know why I said contact. I have a different sort of loop that really gets you going. I'm a big fan of this archetype overall. Hero is a very supported archetype in the format, but not to the point where you'd think it'd be, you know, it'd be a really viable option. You know, we have, you know, we got here increase. We have Blaze Man, sure. We've got some Dark Contact, Smashed Heroes, but we don't have Dark Contact to fuse into them. We got Dark Bright, Chaos, of course, 2 Masked Heroes. I don't know if that could be used. You need those to get through. You have Necrom. Necrom, however, I think is really good for the deck to banish from grave, especially Evil Hero. We have a wide breadth of opportunities and options for the hero archetype overall. I'm sure one of you can start cooking with this, for certain. I mean, come on. We have Dread Decimator. Well, what's not to love? You can go into vanillas. Yeah. Sure. Just go for that. But no. Yeah, Vicious Claws alongside Dark Contact, the Darkest Night, and the Trap that you can use depending on the number of Dark Contacts you have, I think, honestly, have an opportunity to see some form of play. What else? Grand Knight of the Red Lotus. This card allowing for opportunities for normal mill decks or hieratic decks to really cycle through their cards. Gives you some options, gives you some opportunities. I like it a lot. Sometimes there's not a need for a normal monster in the graveyard, so this could see some play. This could definitely see some form of play. I do end up liking this. What else? Hydor, the base of all things. I think that this could honestly see some form of experimentation. Being able to cycle back waters when your opponent does not want to, or target any monster in either graveyard and destroy a water. Like, in some decks, that's, like, honestly good enough, especially with what we're going to be dealing with lately. Like, Mermail coming out and saying, hey, I really don't want to deal with this shit. Hydor, call something you don't need in the graveyard, pop your fucking Abyss-Trite. Like, that's going to be a problem. And, well, I spoiled it a little bit, but, you know, spoiled what I'm talking about later, but opportunities coming. Fiends with Kyrie. Not a lot of light fiends we have in the format. Really at all. So, I don't know if this is going to see any form of real opportunity or play. There's no Fiendsmith fusions, of course. So we just have to go ahead and take a look at the light fiends and see if they want to keep themselves alive. There is Magnum the Reliever. We do end up having that. Magic Key is an opportunity there. Fabled. A lot of different Fabled cards as well. What's with light fiends and having a purple bluish background? Very interesting. Never really noticed that, except for this guy. But anyway, some opportunities to utilize for that, but I'm hesitant against those. Argo Stars for warrior decks, making them can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. I don't know if that's going to see enough play. I believe a lot of things would have a lot better opportunity if they provided targeting protection, but with the way that it's going, Slayer Edo and Swift Capane, we'll put you to the side for now. Put you to the side. More continuous trap support, maybe, but for right now, no thank you. A lot of the stuff that we have are traps that special summon themselves, not continuous. Double Wild, however, we need to talk about the 10s we have access to and the 10s that we are locked into. There's a limited number of these, but for instance, we have one for nearly every single type that we could go for. Adding any and then special summon a monster with the same type of defense position. Can't do the Time Lords, of course, even though they are of different, they are all fairies. You can add, but you cannot special summon. But machines, however, now there's an opportunity. A lot of opportunity there for machines. By God. Like, you can, oh my God, you can special Machina Force, you can add Machina Force by specialing adding the 5 with the other Machinas. Like, these are beasts you can do with Nimlarias, Finisterre, Tower of Necro World for zombies, Ubel for fiends, Earthbound Immortals you have access to. You can go into, like, you could go the Exodia stuff with the Spellcaster archetype. Oh man, just a beautiful sort of card to go out and utilize for all these monsters that are very powerful, very interesting, very fun. Oh God, I know what this is actually gonna be used for. Fuck, this is actually gonna be used for Flower Guardian. Fuck, dude. Oh my God, I forgot about Flower Guardian for a second. Okay, show's over, folks. This is a good card in Flower Guardian, but they really don't want to draw it. They wanted to have it already, so maybe not. Maybe you won't see play in Flower Guardian. I just saw the archetype and got scared. Who knows? Also for Aqua, being able to bring out Guardian Slime as a good monster for protection. Cute stuff. Now let's get into the elephant in the room. Mermail. Mermail Atlantean. Mermail King Neptibus being a rare is huge implications for water in NR format. NR format, water has always been one of the better decks overall you could go into. There has been opportunities for water all over the place. Goaty is an extremely annoying, very powerful deck that allows for a lot of cycling with the Goaty Trap, being able to go into a number of different monsters if you're able to get enough link. And the problem is that Goaty is not a synchro archetype, right? It is a link archetype that also happens to go into some synchros. However, if you're able to go into Neptibus via any number of things, including just a generic fish, sea serpent, or aqua, all waters are now have targeting protection, and you can get the Abyss Quip, and you can add an Atlantean or Mermail, and you have a good target now with Poseidra the Storming Atlantean. Meaning you could send any other water, special it, and if specialed, send an Atlantean or Mermail, and then target a card your opponent controls and just return it to hand. You get a bounce, a 2800, a 2300. Like, there's just so much. There's so much. Triania as well, bringing back something. Any Mermail in hand or grave to equip it. Oh my god. I think that this archetype, this is the most called shot ever. This shit's getting, like, we're gonna have to hit this. They're gonna have to hit this in some way, because targeted protection is so powerful in the format. But that's just my opinion. Overall, I think that this pack has been fantastic overall. I've worried about NR format being sort of, on the lower end of priority, but with the new stuff, with a dual trial in mind, with a lot of people playing the new dual trial, how fun and interesting the format was, how variety of decks are available in the format, and with the balance changes that Konami is willing to see, I'm really excited to see how this format continues to go. If you like this kind of content, if you want to see more, and you want to see me get monetized for these kind of videos, please be here to hit that like, subscribe please, and watch to the very end. I really appreciate the watch hours, the watch time. It means a lot to me. I got a big video coming up very, very soon. I cannot wait to go ahead and get that out to all of you. But until then, take care everybody. See ya!